What's going on, guys? It's Anthony from Switch and welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be bringing you guys a video on Fire Emblem Three Houses. Basically like all the information they announced since E3. So yeah, let's jump right into it, guys. So to start off, in the beginning of the game, you choose one of the three houses to lead. You start off as playing as a professor in the monastery, which is like the central hub area where you can access like the garden and like the fish pool and like the dining hall where you get to meet up with your different students and you also get to talk to them and motivate and encourage them. But you're not only choosing houses or students, but it also will determine which side you take in the upcoming war. And also, each of the houses they represent one of their ruling powers. There's three different ones. I know one of them is the Black Eagle, the other one is the Golden Deer. They didn't talk about the third one, but those are the two that they shown in the video. Also, they showed Eldegard, which is the house leader of the Black Eagles. So that was something cool to see. Like we got to actually physically see like one of the leaders that's in the monastery, like where they were hanging out. So that was kind of cool. And then everything that you do, like obviously has like an effect on the game. Like even like the littlest thing is talking to a student or taking like certain actions like rallying students up or changing their classes. Like it all like affects you in some way. So that was kind of cool. So basically you have to be like strategic with how you play the game. And then leveling up the professor gives you more activity points, which can be used to engage in battles. Plus you can get more gold and spend it. So that's always nice too, to have a little guap in your pocket. You can also fast travel to different locations such as the cathedral. Let's say you're feeling lazy, you don't feel like walking. You can go to the map and say where you want to go, and then you can zoom there like you kind of do in Zelda, where you can fast travel to locations if you don't feel like going across the desert. Also, students will anonymously ask for advice through the advice box, and if you give them good advice, they'll give you support points, which is basically like saying like that'll it'll better your relationships with them. So that's kind of cool. And then also there's going to be a 5-year jump at some time during the game. So there's going to be some certain conversations that's going to happen before that, and there's going to be others that happen after that. But after the 5 years, also you can pursue a relationship with someone. Low key, I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know who I'm gonna choose yet, but it's gonna be kind of dope to see like who's all like available for that. Also, every character is fully voiced, so it's not like you have to read the subtitles. You're gonna actually be able to hear it in English, which is really nice. That way, I'm not having to constantly read it. I can just like hear it. You can also auto tutor to speed through the game, although it might not be as effective with being diligent with every character. Cause like yeah, you could kind of like force your way through the game, but it's like it's gonna be a lot better with you paying attention to it. Cause at least you can pick and choose like what you want and what you don't want. It's gonna take a lot more work, but it's like in the end result is gonna be like a lot better versus like just letting the game do it for you. But if you're lazy, yeah, that's cool, man. But either way, like if you're lazy or you just don't feel like playing or you want to pay attention, like you can pick and choose. So that's kind of cool too, depending on if this is your first game or not. Also, every character has their own affinity and you can control how they play. So like they have like their own different classes and like different skills that comes with that class. And you can also force some students like out of their comfort zone. It might not be what they want, but it'll help them grow like exponentially. Like if you have somebody a cavalier, you like want to change their class and they're not comfortable with it, like you changing them to that other class is going to help them grow better than what they would have grown as being a cavalier. So that's kind of dope that they added that in too. Also, characters can also change classes to anyone unless they have an exclusive class, but you need to have the right skills and level to change the class. So if you want to again change from like a cavalier to a healer, like you can't just go in and change it, but you have to make sure you have like the right requirements before you can do that. Another thing that I saw too is that students must pass certification exams if they're to change class. So you can't just like go in there and switch it like you used to be able to do. Like you actually have to go through a process to get it done. Also, another thing you could do is you could have your students attend seminars where they can learn from different professors to help them be better at their class skills. So that's kind of cool too. So let's say like you have a cavalier and you want his skills to improve or her skills to improve. you can attend a certain professor's class, and it'll help them become even more proficient in that class skill. Also, you can recruit other students from other houses to the current house that you're in. So let's say like you're in Black Eagle and you recruit somebody from Golden Deer, you can do that. So that's kind of cool too, because like you don't have to just be boxed into your students. You can go outside of there. Also, something else that they showed off briefly was that there's a lot of new combat arts, like the ones that they were showing in gameplay, but you can't just be spamming combat arts because your weapon's eventually gonna break. So like you got to be very careful with how you pick and choose like when you're gonna use it. So that was actually kind of it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, dislike, or comment if it was lame. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.